I want to do this quick video talking about one of our young studs that had a really good camp, this training camp, this preseason. He looked like he had a chance at making this team. I'm talking about Jakob Robinson, cornerback out of BYU. Now, we all know, he was fighting for a roster spot. Coming into this week, we saw that he was playing the nickel position, which made us believe as Niner fans that, hey, this guy, they're trying to see if he's versatile, if he could play different positions, because they need guys, that could play all these positions if someone gets hurt. So to me, it was like there's a chance that he has a chance of making this team. And unfortunately, what happened with the broken forearm, those chances just kind of got washed down the drain, And right now, there's a few options the Niners could do. Kind of going the Cameron Latu route, putting him on IR, done for the season, kind of like a red shirt, which kind of sucks because then, you can't bring him back at all, like during the season. You could just release him and see if someone claims him, which, who knows? I don't know if someone would actually put him on the 53-man roster. The fact that he's a broken forearm, that's kind of like, when you get people, you want to make sure they're healthy, they're able to play. So there's different options the Niners, could go about this situation right now. But to me personally, do I think he would have made this team? Like, I would have had him on this team, but honestly, I think he would have been cut. And their thing they wanted him to be on the practice squad to help him develop. So if something happens, maybe he could be on this team. And they were hoping he didn't get poached. Now the Niners, they're looking at it probably like, oh shoot, now if we put him on IR, then he can't be poached. If we don't claim him and don't put him on IR, then who's gonna pick up an injured dude? So right now the Niners, that's kind of their outlook, I believe, is like, oh hey man, this sucks, but this could be to our advantage, And again, do I think he would have made the team? No, because I think they were going to keep Flowers and think that Lucas was going to make the team. So I think we have Upton Stout and then obviously Renardo Green, Lenore, and I don't know, Luter. I don't know what the heck would happen, but I think he would have probably been on the outside looking in. Again, I wouldn't have done that. I would have kept his ass and probably not picked up Flowers or someone like that. I don't know. That's just my opinion. But the Niners are probably looking at it, and I think what's going to happen, they might put him on. I think they're going to put him on IR. Put him on IR, let him redshirt, get him ready for next year, build a little bit more muscle, and that's what I think they're going to do, man. And the thing is, if he didn't get hurt, which I wish he didn't get hurt, because dude deserves to get paid, man. He deserves to be on the 53-man roster and get paid. But if he didn't get hurt and he didn't make the team, I think someone would have picked him up. I think what he's done in preseason, and there are scouts out there that just hear about how these other guys are doing in camp. Like, they freaking probably watch freaking Larry Kruger's videos and they're on it. Like, they know who's doing good, who's not doing good. So to me, like, as a Niner fan, you look at it and you're like, hey man, that might be good for us. The fact that that he won't get poached like all these other dudes have been being poached all these years. There's been like 2 or 3 dudes that are like, dang it, they took that guy. Oh man, not another dude. That's what's been happening to the Niners for all these years. And I think Jakob Robinson would have been one of those guys, along with someone like Drew Moss. Drew Moss, who's healthy. If he gets cut, there's a chance that he might go to another team, a 53-man roster. Just like Jared Kingston. There's offensive line help everywhere, and what Drew Moss put on tape, especially that touchdown run that Jeff Wilson had, people see that, man, they're like, ooh. Look at the way he's able to freaking on stunts and all this stuff. He just does it really naturally. Obviously, he's not perfect. He's not a perfect specimen yet. But the way he's looking at it, I think that he has a chance that someone might, if he gets cut, that they'll look at it and be like, hey, this guy might be a guy that we could pick up. So, yeah. Like, again, it sucks that Jakob Robinson got hurt because this dude was batting down so many damn balls all through camp. And in preseason, he hardly got tested. Because he was just so good in coverage, And then look at him. The dude was playing special teams. So, the Niners were taking a close eye on him. The fact that he was playing special teams and he's out there getting the tackles. We saw him get a tackle on special teams against the Chargers. And it's like, dude, it was a coin flip, Again, do I think he would have made the team just because things happen with our organization where we don't like keeping these undrafted guys? Yeah, I thought they would have cut him. But they were taking a look at him. Like, they were really taking a hard look at him, having him play nickel, go out there, can you play special teams, So they were taking a look. But now after this, like, their decision really isn't that hard, Either put him on IR, out for the season, or let's see if someone claims him. A guy with a broken forearm who's going to be gone. Who knows the extent of it? If it's a bad, his arm is really bad, then it could be 9 to 12 weeks, like 2-3 months. Like, who's going to invest that much, in an undrafted free agent who's hurt? I know the Niners wouldn't pick up someone that's hurt, undrafted free agent, So, this could work in the Niners' favor. I don't know what they're going to do. Again, my opinion, probably going to put him on IR for the year, have him get ready when he's healthy, have him drink those protein shakes, gain like 10, 15 more pounds, and let him go for next year. Let him be ready to go when he's healthy, So that's just my thought of it. He was him, Drew Moss, Valdez, a few other guys who I was really looking at during this game against the Raiders, the Chargers, saying, okay, what can they do anything to make this team, like, are they going to be making plays? He was someone I kept an eye out, and I saw that special teams play where he was like, made the tackle. I'm like, oh yeah, he's in my opinion, he should make this team. He could, but after the game, you found out what happened, and it sucks, man. It sucks again, but for the 49ers organization, they're probably looking at it like, okay, now we could put this guy on IR. We could stash him for next year and have him be ready, because you never know. Next year we might need him. So, I just don't want these guys getting taken to other teams, man. I'm tired of that stuff. We're all tired of it. We're all tired of these young cats getting poached from other teams. So, yeah, I don't think that's going to happen with Jakob Robinson. I just don't. I don't think anyone's going to do that. So, hopefully, whatever happens, that he comes back with the 49ers and we get another look at him, because honestly, he was a bright spot. Every day we'd be hearing from Nick Wagner, Lombardi, Grant, Kruger, all the dudes, even the guys that were the fans that were there were like, dude, this guy's broke up another pass today. This guy was on the receiver like white on rice, white on rice, baby. He was just on him. So, one guy who, yeah, I don't want to lose, baby. I do not want to lose this guy. So him, Drew Moss, Valdez, they deserve it, man. They deserve it. But we'll probably find out within the next 24 hours. I know it's Tuesday, that the official cuts. There's going to be another practice on Monday. Another practice. They probably want one more look. They want one more look at these young cats. So should be interesting, man. But that's just my thoughts on what's going to happen with Jakob Robinson. Who knows? But yeah, man, unfortunate break for him, man. But that's what I got, man. Talk to you next time. Peace.